This week on Made in Arkansas, I visit the Rock Town Distillery in Little Rock. Founded in 2010 by Phil Brandon, Rock Town was the first legal distillery in Arkansas since Prohibition. Rock Town has an impressive and delicious line of award-winning spirits with 15 products ranging from apple pie moonshine to single-barrel bourbon whiskey. Mr. Brandon was kind enough to give us a tour of the facilities, as well as letting us sample the products, which just left us thirsty for more of this unique Arkansas product.
Rock Town got started in 2010. We started mainly because I got, laid off from my job at Alltel Wireless when Verizon bought them. So I was looking for things to do and how to make a career change. And I'd been drinking a fair amount of whiskey, so I decided, why not take my passion and turn it into my job, I guess, and decided to start Rock Town Distillery. We first started out making vodka and gin, primarily because they don't require aging, and you can distill them and then bottle them and then hopefully sell them. We later came out with our Arkansas Lightning, which is our unaged whiskey, or moonshine, if you will. And then later after that, we came out with our Arkansas bourbon whiskey. So Arkansas Lightning, we've got the plain, then we've got apple, peach, grape, blackberry, and cinnamon. And then we've got Rock Town vodka, Brandon's gin, Brandon's barrel-aged gin. We've got our Rock Town barrel-aged rum. Then we have our Arkansas bourbon whiskey, our Arkansas rye whiskey, and our Arkansas hickory smoked whiskey. And then our newest product is our Arkansas single barrel bourbon whiskey.
Next, Phil introduced me to Owen Martin, who is working on their next batch of bourbon.
I just got hired on as lead distiller, so right now Phil's just running me through a lot of the processes that I'll be taking over here shortly, but those two mashes I've done this past week, and then this is my second distillation. Right now we're just doing my first batch of bourbon, so I think it's their was 119th or something like that bourbon batch. So we're just doing the first stripping run. After we strip all those fermenters, then we'll combine everything we've got coming off of this and do another run and chuck it in a barrel, and that'll be bourbon in a year or so.
According to events coordinator Elizabeth Ward, the bourbon might be Rock Town's most popular product.
Customers ask that all the time. Like, they'll come in, they want to do a tasting, and they say, what's the best thing you have? Like, what's the most popular thing? And it's so hard to answer because we sell the most bottles of apple pie. But I would not say that apple pie is the most popular thing we have. It's delicious. Everybody likes it. It's one of those things that when people come from out of town, like, they have to take home the bottle of apple pie moonshine. But what do people know us for? I would say the bourbon. And that's my favorite thing to drink, is the bourbon, like, easily. It's really good.
I'm really big on the whole buy local thing, so we use locally sourced grains for all our spirits. So we get Arkansas corn, Arkansas wheat, Arkansas rye, all farmed within 125 miles of the distillery, and we use those grains to make our spirits. They're all, have the word Arkansas in the name pretty much, and our symbol is the Arkansas Lightning. It's home to me. I was born and raised in Little Rock. My mom was born and raised in Little Rock. Her dad was born and raised in Little Rock. We can go back 6 more generations if you want to. But, Arkansas is home. When I was about to get laid off from Alltel, I had some opportunities to move to, say, Atlanta or New Jersey, and I really didn't want to take my family out of Arkansas, and I wanted to stay here, and I wanted to find a way to build something here, if you will. And so that's part of the reason too why I decided to do this.